Good morning, everyone. This is part of a series of drum lessons to teach people at church how to play drums for free. This is part one of lesson one. So today we'll be going through the document that I have given to each of you. If you don't have it, I'm sure I'll place a download link down here in the description. And the first part that we're going to go through is the most important lesson: worship. What is worship? What does it mean to worship? And why do we play drums to worship? So, reading on to the first part, it goes, when we play drums for God, we must have a humble, sincere, and serving heart. You play music to give praise to God, and so you must check that you are right in your heart before you start. And the best way to do that is to pray. Now, we mentioned three things that was important. One is to be humble. Don't play music to impress others, especially not worship. Don't play it so that it makes you look good in front of other people. A lot of people do that, and it's wrong. You have to be humble. Your heart needs to be humble before you come to God. Number two, you have to be sincere. When you play drums, don't just play the drums. Remember, you're part of a worship. So you need to learn how to worship. You need to have meanings behind everything that you play, and if you can, meaning behind everything that you sing. You too must be worshiping when you play. And point three is serving. You are giving to God a small gift, the gift of your music talent. And so you have to make sure that whatever gift you give is the best. Whenever you give to God, you have to give your best. And to give the best drums talent that you can to God, you need to practice. And you need to practice and practice and practice. You need to refine the talent that you're going to give to God. So those are the three things. You have to be humble, you have to be sincere, and you need to have a serving heart. Now, in drums, just like in other instruments, there are notes, and those notes are written down here, I believe. And those notes we're not going to be working with all of them. We only need to focus on the bass drum, the snare drum, and the hi-hat. Now, on a sheet music, you tend to have 5 lines that run all the way across. And then between those, there's 4 spaces, all right? And we're going to be working from the bottom up. So space 1 is the one right at the bottom. Space 2 is the second one. Space 3, space 4. Line 1 is at the bottom. Line 2, line 3, line 4. Now, bass drum is on space 1. Snare drum is on space 3. Hi-hat is on space 0, 0. Now, these are important because we're going to be learning how to read music, not just play music. The drums has a very particular setup. There's a picture in your document of what the drums looks like. And so I'll also be showing you what it looks like later on. But as you can see, the bass drum is right at the bottom. The snare is being played by your left hand, and your hi-hat is being played by your right hand. Now, all notes come with different timings. As you could see in your sheets, beats come in different flavors. So we have something called 4 quarter notes. That means if I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, if there are 4 beats in a bar, then you're playing a note for every beat. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The thing is, if you have half notes, you're playing half as quickly. So if you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, you're only playing on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a beat which is even slower. It's 4 times slower. And for that, you click once every 4 times. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a whole note. So a whole note, 1, 2, 3, 4. Half notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next ones go really fast. If they have a tell at the end of them, then they are faster. They're twice as fast. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to help you, you would normally go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's twice as fast. And then there's 16th notes. 16th notes are 4 times faster than a quarter note. So you're actually going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To help you out, you could say 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and It's really quick, but those notes have 2 tells on them, and those are 4 times as fast. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and I can't even keep up. Now we're getting to the juicy parts.